Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, super ball! Eze. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Merino. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Timber. He's in a great position here. Eze. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Eze deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Havertz. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lovely. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. No goals as yet. And here's Modric. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eze getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Marino. Always goal side. Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Salmakers. White. For Rice. And here's Havertz. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's been played through. And Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. And it's thrown the cat amongst the pigeons big time, but the upcoming break does give them a chance to regroup.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Eze.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Salamakers gets across to intercept that. And it's Eze. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Added time.
It's a threatening ball. Eze. Eze finds himself offside. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Arsenal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Nkunku! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Calafiori. White. And it's Eze. Calafiori. Eze. Rice. And it's Rice. Merino. Merino. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's Eze. And he's picked out the run. Caught offside that time. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Havertz! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get it through?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. Has a look and plays it forward. Chance here to counter. Jimenez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pavlovic. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Foot in. Arsenal have a free kick. Merino. Rice. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rafael Leao finding himself in space.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. Looking for the run. Havertz is onto this. It's a pretty loose pass. Defending was strong and firm. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And the shot! And a neat finish! AC Milan are all square. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and
that's rather hopeful. Calafiori.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Eze. He'll try from distance. That was quite a hit. Modric. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nkunku. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Eze, that has not gone well. Driving forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And we are already back underway. Arsenal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? This looks promising. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Modric. Gabriel Jesus. And it's Eze. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Eze cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Eze. Modric.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chips it through. Merino. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tomori.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. This is a promising build-up. Eze. That's a good ball. And it is half-time in extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our
both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Pavlovic. Merino. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Opts for safety. Calafiori. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's and he shoots! Another one of football's and how moments. There could be trouble here. And a chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Milan leading now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Nkunku. Well read, nice interception. Merino. Now Timber.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. And here's Havertz, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Threads one in. And he's straight offside. And that's that. Arsenal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
And if you do
Good
have a
evening
chance
to you.
today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different.
Jimenez! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, sweet feet. And it's Eze. And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's beaten the line. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Jimenez. Rafael Leao.
At pace.
Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No, he's not getting past him there. Rice. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Marino. Knocks it into space. Gabriel, decent chance! That's destined for the flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Calafiori. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Nkunku. Gyökeres. Gyökeres powering forward here. Eze. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nkunku. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Salmakers. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence annoying. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Eze. Rafael Leao. Eze. Gabriel Jesus. Foot in. And it's Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Rafael Leao. He has a look up. It's Modric! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Nkunku. Modric. Oh, good spread. Now it's Havertz. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And there they are. Please welcome
How's the
our
first half
players,
compared with
everyone.
your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He won't be happy with that one. Nkunku. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he...
Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Terrific! Oh, it's hit the post. Mikel Merino can clear it away. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. Merino. Jimenez. This looks promising. And it's Modric. He's a sharp little ball here. And he plays one through. Shot could be on.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is...
Nkunku! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Nkunku has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Merino. Gyökeres, who's set up one goal so far. Eze cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Looking tidy in possession here. Jimenez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Saliba. And it's White. To Havertz. Now this could be a chance. Merino. Tomori deals with that comfortably. Nkunku. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Arsenal could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Havertz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's well positioned here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Merino. And that's it. Arsenal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction.
real chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rice. Gyökeres. And here's Jesus. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's being shifted off it. That's destined for the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nkunku. And here's Modric. Lovely bit of skill. Mikel Merino, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Modric. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Gyökeres. It's Gabriel Jesus! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played in with purpose. And here's Jesus. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. Nkunku. Modric. Jimenez. Spread out to the left. Great ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rice. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Salmakers. Tomori. Jimenez. Eze wins the duel this time. Merino. And it's Eze. Now Timber. Rice. Jimenez has found the net here, of course. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gyökeres. Tomori cuts out the pass. Salmakers. And it's Nkunku. Jimenez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Gyökeres, who does have an assist to his name. Modric. Great vision. Nkunku, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cleared away. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Modric. Pavlovic picks it up out wide. Havertz. Nkunku. Eze. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Pavlovic. Here's Rafael Leao. Modric. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Havertz. Gyökeres. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, really well played.
Merino. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's a little off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Havertz. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Eze. And here's Jesus. And he's had a shot! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away...
He's having a shot! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Arsenal have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And the pass is intercepted. Modric. It's a goal kick. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Rafael Leao is onto this. Rafael Leao is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice. Eze. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pavlovic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. And it's White. Modric gets on his bike and on the move. Nice bit of trickery. He might be in here. Modric. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Gabriel Jesus voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big... Jimenez!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Havertz. It'll be a throw-in. Calafiori. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Eze. Knocks it into space. Big chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. Merino. And it's Timber. He's had a fair tumble under that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a good ball out wide. Modric. Nicely weighted ball. Eze, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That has been cut short. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. White. Now this could be a chance. And there's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! Nkunku. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. 30 minutes gone. It's Modric! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Gyökeres tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Out towards the flank. Jimenez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's run loose here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, they can break here. Eze. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good strength. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good take in a good area. Nkunku. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Rice. Gyökeres. Tries to play it through. Salmakers.
There will be 1 minute added time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Havertz. And here's Marino. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please be
Some
reminded
first half
that drinking
thoughts?
is only allowed
Haven't
in the
played
areas
that
shown
badly.
on this map.
Getting
Thank you
caught
very
again
much
on
for
the
your
counter-attack
cooperation.
is unlikely.
Everyone,
They're switched
please
on to that
welcome our players to
and
the
still very
field.
much in this game.
Arsenal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. The second period is underway. Arsenal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Modric cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's on it. Can he get away? Played out to the left flank. Picked out Richard, surely! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rice! Superb from Rice! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Modric. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Havertz makes a move down the right. And it's made its way to him. And it's Eze. Oh, he's having a go! And that tested the keeper.
Eze clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Defending was strong and firm. And how did he not make it 4?
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Corner number 2 then. Merino! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Modric. Rafael Leao. Saliba spots it and intercepts. This looks promising. Real chance! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Eze. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's been cut out, well played. Eze. He's having a pop! Great strike, the test for the keeper.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 3 coming up. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Havertz, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Timber. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Merino. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. Decent chance! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Milan still making a fight of this. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And the shot! And it's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Gabriel Jesus claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Gyökeres just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Can he get it? Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gyökeres stood his ground strongly. And here's Marino. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Jimenez receives it in a good position here. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
White. Looking for the run. Rafael Leao. Jimenez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pavlovic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Gyökeres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's an excellent interception. He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. Spread it left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jimenez. Gyökeres. Timber. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. Now it's Eze. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jimenez. And it's Modric. And that's gone loose. Gyökeres. Over to the right flank. Gabriel Jesus is onto this. Gabriel Jesus. And he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Modric. Oh, it's come loose. That's tidy. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Calafiori gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eze looking to add to his goal.
There will be one more
Gyökeres.
added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has happened here? Havertz. Lovely feet. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are down to 10 men. Merino.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gabriel Jesus! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Gabriel Jesus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gyökeres has created one goal already. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Havertz. And it's Rice. Havertz. They're going to be quick to recover this. Cleared away. That's good play. And the shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Gabriel Jesus cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted. Merino.
And it's Eze. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Spread out to the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pass somewhat off target. Out for a throw. Drills one in. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. Milan are looking to go forward now. Pavlovic. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Havertz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. White. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Modric. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. This is a promising build-up. Driving forward. That's a little off target. That's put paid to the danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Gabriel Jesus claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.